Rules of indices. If a and b are positive numbers and m and n any rational indices, then the first rule is a to the power m into a to the power n equals to a to the power m plus n. So here a must be positive number. For example, 3 to the power 8 into 3 to the power 5. Since the base are same, so we write 3 to the power 8 plus 5, that is 3 to the power 13. So here both bases are same, right? This is called base. A is the base, m is the power, and the whole part is a number. So we can explain this separately. Say a cubed. What is a cubed? A cubed means a into a, right? And a squared equals to what? A into a. Clear? Now if I multiply a cubed into a squared, it will be, this is a cube, right? Into what is a squared? A into a. So total how many a's multiplied here? 5 a's. It will be a to the power 5, and we can write a to the power 5 in this form: a to the power 3 plus 2. This way we find that a cubed into a squared equals to a to the power 3 plus 2. Now second rule, a to the power m divided by a to the power n equals to a to the power m minus 1. So for division, if the bases are same, we have to subtract the powers. For example, 3 to the power 8 divided by 3 to the power 5 equals to 3 to the power 8 minus 5. So it will be 3 cubed. However, a to the power m minus, it is minus sign here, we cannot write a to the power m minus 1. Okay, if division, then we can subtract the powers. Now we can explain this. Say a cubed equals to a into a into a, right? A squared equals to a into a. Therefore a cubed by a squared. We can write in this form. Next, what is a cubed? A into a into a, right? And what is a squared? A into a. So if we cancel, we will get a. What is the power here? Here power is 1. So this power 1 we can write 3 minus 2. So this way we can write a cube divided by a squared equals to a to the power 3 minus 2. So division power will be subtracted. Rule number 3, a to the power m, then this whole expression to the power n equals to a to the power n. That is, if you omit the bracket, these powers will be multiplied. For example, say 5 square whole power 5, it will be 5 to the power 2 into 5, that is 5 to the power 10. Now we can give example for this. Say a5 power a squared. What does it mean? A to the power 5, it is repeated twice, right? Multiplied twice. So we can write in this way: a to the power 5 into a to the power 5. As the power is 2, so a to the power 5 will be repeated twice. Now if we multiply and bases are same, we can add the powers, right? It will be a to the power 10. This 10 we can write in this form: 5 into 2. So that's why if you omit the bracket, the powers will be multiplied. Rule number 4: the bases are different, the powers are same. In that case, we can close the bases with bracket by multiplication and keep the common power outside the bracket. Okay, so a to the power m into b to the power m equals to a into b whole power m. Say here 3 to the power 5 into 2 to the power 5 equals to 3 into 2 bracket power 5. So 3 to the what? 6. So it will be 6 to the 5. Similarly, for division, bases are different but power is same. So we can divide the bases a by b, then put bracket, and the power will be m. For example, say 5 to the 8 divided by 3 to the 8. Here power is same but the bases are different. So we can write 5 by 3 power 8. Now rule number 6: a to the power 0 equals to 1. So here a can be any base. Any means we assume it is a positive number. Say 3 to the power 0 equals to 1. 4 to the power 0 will be 1. A0 we can write, say 3 minus 3, 5 minus 5, 4 minus 4. Say we can write 3 minus 3, right? If the powers are subtracted, then we can write it this way, right? A cubed by a cubed. For division, if bases are same, in case of division we can subtract the power. So we have just repeated the process. Now a cubed and a cube both are same, so we can write cancel and it will be 1. This way a to the 0 equals to 1. Rule number 7: a to the power minus n equals to 1 by a to the power n. Here we are changing the position, right? This a to the power minus n, it was at numerator. After changing the sign, this is negative sign, right? We changed it to positive sign. Then this position will be changed to denominator. Initially it was at numerator, it will be at denominator. Similarly, this position is positive, this position at denominator, and the power is positive. If we move it up, that means to move it to numerator, its power will be opposite, that is minus. If here minus sign, it will be plus. If plus, then it will be minus. Say for example 5 to the minus 3, it will be 1 by 5 cubed. Now we'll see the explanation. Say a to the power minus 4. This one we can write a to the power 0 minus 4, right? According to division law, we can write a to the 0 by a to the power 4, right? Powers will be subtracted. Now what is a to the 0? In rule number 6 we have found that it is 1, right? And this one 0 by 4. This way we have found a to the minus 4 equals to 1 by a to the 4. Clear? Power becomes positive. Look, rule number 8, a to the power 1 by n. It is said nth root of a. If the power is a fraction, fraction is a rational number, right? Then we say that nth root of a, the denominator. If the nth root of a, it will be root. Okay, we can show in this form. Nth root of a, we can show either this way or this way. Say 8 to the power 1 by 3, it means cube root of a. And rule number 9, this one we can write in this form or in this form. Since the denominator is n, so it will be nth root, right? We will think the denominator of the power. So this will be nth root, but here, since here power m, so it will write a to the m. Or we can close the whole expression and put the power m here. Clear? For example, 8 to the power 2 by 3, since 3 at denominator, so power will be it will be cube root. It will be cube root of 8 squared or cube root of 8 whole squared. So a to the power m by n means obviously it is nth root of a raised to the power m. Clear? Now in rule 10, a plus b whole power m cannot be equal to a to the power m plus b to the m. These are not equal. Okay. If there is in multiply sign, then we can write a to the power m into b to the power m. Okay. Say for example, a plus b whole squared, it's not equal to a squared plus b squared. There is a 2ab also, right? A plus b whole square equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Not only a squared and b square. Clear? Now sometimes you have to solve an equation, so we have to remember these points. A to the power x equals to a to the power y. Here bases are same, powers are different, but if the whole number equal, then we can write the powers are equal. So if bases are same, powers will be same. Clear? A must be greater than 0, and a greater than 0, but cannot be 1 also. 1 is greater than 0, but you cannot take 1. Okay. Now rule number 12. Here powers, but bases are different in this expression. In this case, we can write the bases are equal. If the powers same, bases are different shown in the expression or equation, we can write the bases equal. Obviously here a and b must be greater than 0. Then rule number 13, if n is a positive even number, n means power, right? Here power 2, here power what? 6. If n is positive even number, then nth root of x, this is for root, nth root of x has two real number solutions with plus minus sign. Say x squared equal to 64. How will you find x? X equals to plus minus root 64. Actually here is square root, right? 2 is not shown here. For square root 2 is not shown, so it will be plus minus 8. X to the power 6, this is also even power. So if you take 6th root of 64, it will be plus minus 2. Clear? You have to show the plus minus sign. Clear? Now one thing, what is root? Say 2 squared is 4, so 4th square root is 2. Actually it is opposite process. We have squared the base 2, it will be 4, and if we take square root, then it will be 2. Similarly, say 2 cubed equals to 8, so cube root of 8 equals to 2. Opposite process. Clear? opposite or inverse process. 2 cubed, we are raising power here to 8, and here we are reducing, we are dividing. Here we are multiplying, right? 2 cubed means what? We are multiplying 3 times. We have multiplied 2 3 times to get 8, and cube root means you are dividing 8 by 2 3 times. Now 3 times we will divide by same number, so that is 2. If you divide 8 by 2, it will be 4. If you divide 4 by 2, it will be 2. So this is root.